3, 2, 1, go!
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Houston Astros and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go and getting to start, Corbin Burnes.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and he reaches safely.
He was all over that one. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Here's Marte for one. On the nailer, they got 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. 1-1 now. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at bat. No score. Back here with my pal Siggy. And towing the slab here, Framber Valdez. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To Pena, second for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Diamondbacks down quickly, scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Christian Walker. Burnes, a Northern California native. He was a 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he played alongside an outfielder who eventually made it to the majors. Yeah, that guy's name was Tony Gonsolin, made it as a pitcher. Swing and a ground ball up the middle to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
That is it.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
Yainer Diaz now at the plate. Out to center. McCarthy sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy Pena.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Out to short. Perdomo. Slinging it to first in time.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, number 20, Chas McCormick.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline.
Picks himself up an RBI.
Batting
Showed a willingness to
right
drive
field.
that pitch the opposite way.
Gamble.
Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Ben Gamble. Not even close there. And it's 2-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Two down. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. And it hits the fence. McCormick around third. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2.
Back-to-back base
Batting
hits.
ninth,
Anytime
the
you
center
smoke a
fielder,
ball off the
number 6,
wall, you kind of
Jake
think about what it could have
Myers.
been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So runner at second, 2 down. Next to hit, Jake Myers. And there's a ball.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike. Yeah!
In the dirt, but kept close.
2-2 count.
Gamble on at second with 2 down. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Astros 2 and the Diamondbacks. And we're back.
Leading
Here's
up
Lourdes
for the
Gurriel
Diamondbacks,
Jr.
the left fielder,
After
Lourdes.
putting up a nice inning on offense, got some
Gurriel.
runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
To third, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now it's going to be Jake McCarthy. Got it. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Base hit. Here comes Gurriel. The tag, and he's safe. And they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
1 down. Randall Grichuk now. Roll to short, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. Their second double play already. This one ends the second inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back here in the desert,
Leading off
Jose
the Houston,
Altuve
the
up to
second
hit
baseman,
here.
Jose
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Sit him down! 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike him out!
And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Pitch
I got
misses.
3-2.
Ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fly ball center field. McCarthy sizes this one up. Squeezes it. And there's one away. So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes.
Paredes.
One out, base is empty. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Number 44, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Smoked on the ground, a second. Tosses to first. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here at Chase Field, set for the bottom of the third. Now at the plate, Gabriel Moreno.
Moreno.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where
he dives, but he can't make the catch. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. And people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
And he deals. And downstairs.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Rudder puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Josh Naylor. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one down the line, and it kicks off the bag.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And no one can get there. Runner around third. He will score. The Diamondbacks take the lead. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
He's under it. He's got it. And that is the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. On to inning number 4. It's the Diamondbacks. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Christian Walker.
Christian Walker.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, it's a nice job with the cutter right there. He didn't exactly catch the corner of the zone, but that's one of those where the late movement probably fooled the umpire a little bit. Those guys do not have an easy job. I thought it was a good take overall, and, you know, it's one of those things where you leave it in the umpire's hands. You just don't know what the answer is going to be, and that time he lost.
Naylor pulls it down, and there's 2 down. And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. Ball to strike. Just
Ball, that's
missed.
out.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And that
Three
one is
balls, one
inside.
strike.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Line to left. Gurriel handles the chance. And that is that. Astros go down 1-2-3, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
Eugenio Suarez.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's a new pitcher. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
There goes the runner. Next offering is fouled back. And now 2-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Geraldo Perdomo. Next offering is in for a strike.
We got a full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. One left for Arizona, and it remains a 3. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Chas McCormick.
Chas McCormick.
Here's a 1-1. Just
Inside
off
ball.
the inside edge.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And that's
can't miss,
downstairs
though.
and outside. And that one hammered way back there. Gone. And we're all square. It's 3-3.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ben Gamel up next for the Astros.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it beats it for the 1st out after the drop 3rd strike.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
It's through for a hit. So now back to the top of the order. So the batting order turns over. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. In the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros.
Isaac Paredes.
Ripped into right center. Base hit. Rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. Relay throw home, and he's out.
Right there.
cut down, and that ends the inning.
Textbook defensive execution right there. Outfielder hits the cutoff man, relay throw to the plate, a perfect strike, and a great way to end the inning.
And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. This is Corbin Carroll. This one lifted in the air, left field. He's got it, and there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of the inning, number 5. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And Naylor swings through that one.
2-2 the count.
And there's a hit. So Lourdes Gurriel Jr. now gets a chance with 2 gone. Here's Gurriel. That one missed. And strike 2.
2 balls, 2
Naylor
strikes.
off of first with 2 away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. No runs, 1 hit. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Ryan Thompson.
Number 81.
So now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Ground ball, Naylor. He'll do it himself. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker.
Christian Walker.
That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Kevin Ginkel up and throwing for manager Torey Lavello. Puck getting cranked up as well. And that drops in for a strike. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. There's the strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2. Back here in the desert, bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now the DH, Randall Grichuk. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's even up. That one ripped left field. McCormick going back. Reaching for it and brings it in. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. New inning getting
Leading off
started,
for
and the
Houston,
batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball
ball,
right there.
two
It just
strikes.
ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That's the first fastball we've seen today. Made it look easy. And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's down and away. Base hit center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now batting.
And now the center fielder, Jake Myers. Swing and a miss and a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So 1 hit is all they get. 7th inning stretch time. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here at Chase Field. And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. There's a swing and a miss.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Up the middle, gets to it with a slide. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Just missed. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. That's hard hit on the line. Myers makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kevin Ginkel readying himself. Line drive, that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Next to hit, Isaac Paredes. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hauls it in for the out. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Here's a 2-1. Tap foul at the plate.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Ketel Marte.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just to swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So digging in, Josh Naylor. Way out front for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up. Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
One down, runner at first. Now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Next to hit for Arizona, Jake McCarthy. Late on that fastball.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
On a line, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. We go to the ninth, and here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Next pitch, not close, up high. Up the middle, Marte throws to first in time, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Good sinker low in the zone right there, and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Now the catcher up to hit, Yainer Diaz. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one drilled left field, and there's a hit. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Oh, right to the backstop. Diaz into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one missed. Out there to center. And it falls. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 4-3.
A couple of singles back-to-back. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Runner on the go. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight 1-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider.
Pitching for the
They hand the ball
Diamondbacks,
over to a new arm,
number
A.J. Puck.
33.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Two outs. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Pitching for
Back
Houston,
now as they hand the ball to a fresh
number
arm to start
63.
the bottom of the ninth. Caleb Ford.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Next is the designated hitter, Randall Grichuk. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball 2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the
number 14,
advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves.
No. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He pulls it down, ball game. And the Astros hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the ninth on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.